There's one thing everyone knows about Labradors. They love food. What people don't always understand is that Labradors don't just enjoy food. They believe in it. Food isn't a treat, it's a system, a constant, a moral certainty. And Monty takes this belief very seriously. To call Monty food-motivated feels misleading. That suggests that he has preference, selectivity, the ability to stop. Monty orientates his entire existence around food. Every sound in the house is filtered through a single question. Could this lead to food? Monty's main meals are gastrointestinal puppy food. A 10-kilo bag costs around £55. It's precisely weighed and medically approved. And despite this, despite the science, the planning, the cost, Monty remains convinced that he has never been fed before. The moment I open the fridge, Monty magically appears. No matter where he was, no matter how asleep. 1 second I'm alone in the kitchen, making myself a sandwich. The next, there's a Labrador at my side, staring into the fridge like he might see his future inside it. Whatever I'm eating, he wants to assess it. Not necessarily to eat it, just to know whether eating it is possible. Monty doesn't beg loudly. He rests his head on my arm, heavy, warm, deliberate. And then the eyes arrive. Big, soft, accusing. With a look that says, I'm not asking, I'm just disappointed you didn't think of me. This is extremely effective. Monty is addicted to cheese. Not just a little bit interested, absolutely addicted. And he also loves rabbit ears and sprats, both of which I find completely disgusting. But he eats them with the reverence of a Michelin-starred meal. Walks are not exercise. Walks are foraging expeditions. Monty scans the ground with forensic focus. He'll stick his head into a hedge, re-emerge triumphantly with a bone, and clamp down on it and refuse to negotiate. And often I don't know what it is he's found. I just know it's something he shouldn't have. There have been countless occasions where he's hoovered up an unidentified object before I've even processed that something was there. I spend a lot of time saying, "What is that? Drop it. Monty, please don't." We weigh all of Monty's meals, every single one. Because Labradors don't self-regulate. They self-expand. Monty would happily eat his food, or the dog's food, even food he's already eaten once. Managing his appetite is part of caring for him. This isn't denying him joy, but protecting his health, which does feel cruel when you're being stared at by a dog who looks genuinely convinced he's wasting away. Food makes Monty very trainable, but also very strategic. He will offer behaviors he's never been asked for and deliver eye contact that literally melts my heart. All in the hope that one of these things unlocks food. Sometimes it does, which is entirely my fault. The upside of all of this is simple. Monty's joy is uncomplicated. Food makes him happy, properly happy. A meal, a treat, a chew, pure, unfiltered delight. There's something wonderful about that. Monty has taught me that wanting things isn't shameful. Joy doesn't need complexity, and anticipation can be half the pleasure. He reminds me to enjoy things fully instead of overthinking them, even if he does overenjoy absolutely everything edible. Monty's appetite isn't a flaw, it's part of who he is. A Labrador who loves food with his whole heart. And while this means vigilance, measuring scales, and the occasional wrestling match over mystery objects, It also means living with a creature who finds deep joy in the simplest things, which feels like a fair trade. This has been Pawfect Labrador. I'm Yann, he's Monty, and if you're listening to this while being stared at by your dog, you know exactly what I mean.